Hello and welcome to our latest Gemini Rogues video. This is a T30 Tier IX American tank destroyer, and Killers 05 is going to give us some great information about this because he's got lots and he's full of it.
For it, alright, yeah. Basically, historically, T30 was designed in 1944 alongside the T29, and they were both designed as heavy tanks to combat the Tiger series that the Germans had and the IS variants we saw from.
Tank destroyer, man.
Yeah, but it was an heavy tank. It was built as an heavy tank.
Okay.
It was designed alongside T29. The T29 was designed to have the 105mm. The T30 was its bigger brother with the 155mm fitted.
That's a big gun.
Basically the same chassis, slight engine improvement, but the same chassis on the T30.
Same armour.
Yep, same everything, the exact same mold.
Same turret.
Yep, they built them. By 1947 they'd actually built some, and it never really saw service, never really took off because the kind of main battle tank took over. They decided that heavy tanks were just obsolete now, they weren't really fit for purpose. So there's still a few examples surviving. There's one at Fort Benning, there's one at Fort Jackson, I think there's one at even Detroit or Aberdeen Proving Grounds, one up too, it's knocking about somewhere. So there is a few examples still.
How many did they make then?
Between 3 or 4, it's not directly known how many built, so just prototypes. So it was down gun to 120mm, and they were known as the T34 that you also say is a premium on the game. But that's basically the T30, that's what it was for. Yeah, so we're going to go straight into action and we're going to show that littler gun, the 120mm gun. Yeah, so it's, well, you call it the baby gun, this gun's got more DPM than the 155mm. 2,300 DPM from
but the reload on the big gun's awful.
Yeah, which is pretty, that's the difference between the guns really, the damage as well, but basically this is the 120mm, 248 pen standard shell, see nice there, 297 with a premium round, the APCR, 60 with an HE, and we'll come to damage now, 400 with a standard shell and an APCR shell, and 515 with an HE. That comes out with an RPM of 6.19, so 6.1 round nines a minute. Dispersion is a little bit lacking, the accuracy is not great, 0.39, look at that bloom. 2.3 second aim time we can see there as well, but like I've already said, it gives you a fantastic DPM of 2,300.
That's a Tier 6 tank.
I don't know what he's doing knocking in here, but anyway.
Yeah.
The T30's DPM with this gun, even that, is not great compared to the other Tier 9 tank destroyers. So you're not really going to rip something to shreds quickly in one of these, whatever gun you've got on it. It's a big tank, you can see there, it's a really big. It's
not very accurate, is it?
Yeah, the accuracy is poor. Both guns are poor. Randomly, the 155mm is more accurate, which don't normally coexist with how well the tanks works, that the bigger gun's more accurate than the little.
Can you snap shots off them?
No, you can't fit vert stabs either, which is another little bit of a problem with
T30.
Tank if you could fit vert stabs, it'd be fine. It does whack a nice hole in though. I mean, it's player preference which gun you prefer, and you can see there another problem with it. Sluggish, really sluggish, and with the size of it, it's prone to artillery. Very prone. I mean, you can see it doesn't turn quick. I mean, the traverse speed's pretty poor on it. It's about 22 degrees and 18 on the turret, so it could get flanked and manoeuvred around easy. It's not great camo ratings either because it's pretty big. So, as a sniping tank destroyer, it's not very good. So, what's it got? Why is it such a good tank?
Are we saying it's good?
It can be, situationally. What it does do is this, 10 degrees of gun depression. The most out of the Tier 9 tank destroyers, along with the old Conway and Tortoise on the old British line. But also, if you work in a ridge line with that 10 degrees of gun depression, you've got this whacking great 279mm thick frontal armour on your turret. There's not a lot going through that, if anything.
Can you ammo rack these like T29?
Yeah, back at turret. They're also prone for that as well. But you've got to get shots in. I mean, you're not normally flashing back your turret round too often. If you are, you've got more issues than just that. But basically, that's its main strength. Hide your hull. Your hull's got 102mm.
Not the accuracy.
Sometimes it's the operator. Anyway, 102mm of hull armour. So we saw there that Scorpion straight bounced off his turret. Struck at them. That's not a small gun.
No, it's
a pretty good gun. 76 on your sides of your hull, and just 51 on the rear. So watch out. That hull's not strong at all. 35 kilometers an hour. You're not racing around. We've already said that the acceleration's poor. Power to weight ratio's poor. 13.36. There we go again. Bounce another shot off his turret. Think about it and think, I've got shot once. I need to get over this hill and get to cover. Get rid of that hole. Don't sit still once you've been spotted. Like I said, artillery's going to come at you. 380 metre view range though can be used. Joint first with the Yag Tiger and the Tortoise, so it's not blind. 380 metres.
80.
It lacks a little bit of signal range, 745, which is over 100 less than the strips van at Tier 9. So it can't see a vast distance, but 745 is not bad. You're normally not really struggling to spot anything further than that. 1,658 points is kind of in or there either as well. There's this accuracy. There's this accuracy. I mean, we probably just smashed him straight through front, tried to get a bit clever here. It is a 64-ton tank as well.
It's quite big. Oh, he hit him.
Yeah, we finally got one in there. I mean, it dropped low, we probably hit him through his
Why didn't you just change to premium and smash his front?
We'll just
mess about.
He's not doing much to us. Top penners, there we go, we get another one in.
True.
I mean, you can see the DPM with this tank, the fire rate's a little bit better, it gives you a little more scope for manoeuvre.
Definitely.
Pop in. I mean, the 750 damage, you get a little bit more penetration.
There you go, he lifted his back end up for you.
And look at that backwards.
Oh dear.
It's not great.
That's not a French gearbox.
Manoeuvrability is a little bit of a problem. The speed's not bad when it gets going, it can get up to 35 kilometres an hour. It's just getting up to that.
Have you had that?
Yeah, you can get up to it. We went down that hill a minute ago. But the thing, it don't carry a vast amount of shells. You're going to see in this game that we're going to run out of a standard AP shell and we're going to end up firing APCR, which it is what it is.
Well, he's still rounds though, aren't they? At least you got some.
It just with a lack of accuracy as well. It's sometimes a bit of an issue. You can see we're going to get them binos up. Binos and cam on that. I'm going to try and play it as a sniper. It is a tank destroyer after all. But generally speaking, if you can take advantage of the terrain, you can get all down. You can pretty much boss a game in it, really.
So can you play this like your heavy tank?
Yeah, it was an heavy tank. In the early console days, the Tier 10 heavy on the American line was a T30. It was nerfed a bit and lowered down to Tier 9 and became a tank destroyer. I mean, it's still plays are pretty much the same as you did back then.
Yeah.
I mean, the gun's not unmissable, is it? I mean, 155mm just pack a punch.
It does if you hit stuff. It did then, actually.
Yeah, see that Tiger. You can see it gives you a little bit more room for manoeuvre with this little gun, because if you miss a shot, you've got another one coming shortly after it, whereas if you miss one with the 155...
It's 10 seconds difference, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big difference, yeah. It's nearly like double the fire rate.
I don't like that.
So that's an issue you take into consideration, but you're going to see in a minute that the 155mm is not a gun to be dismissed lightly.
Yeah, true.
It does have its plus points. There we go, auto bounce, 120mm, you angled nicely, because sometimes override him. Got a big enough gun, big enough calibre.
The thing is, if you wipe enough hit points off a Tier 10, he's going to back up, isn't he?
Yeah.
So that's how I look at it.
A Tier 10 player won't necessarily back up if he sees it's a T30. If he knows the tank, he'll know he's got 18 seconds / 20, depending on what equipment you've fitted, to come and have a play with. Yeah. And you've not got a lot of defensive mechanism for you. One defence you have, you can see it's got slightly thick tracks. That's the beauty of this. Is roll line enough just to kill him there. 450 super roll.
Nice.
We've got a nice roll there. The tracks are thick enough, so you can get away with a little bit of side scraping. I won't advise it, but it is possible at certain angles, depending on terrain as well, to do a little bit of side scraping with it. Here we go. The speed. It's not bad. It's kind of.
I suppose it keeps you in a barrel, doesn't it? Keeps you in it. But no, it's not chasing it, man.
I mean, the gun is always dependent on playstyle. If you want to sit there sniping at back, it's tricky to say which gun's best for you. Do you want to whack somebody with a little bit more accuracy than 155mm, sorry? Or do you want to pick at them slowly with this gun?
Yeah.
It's only, the accuracy is like I think it's 0.2 difference between the accuracy of the gun. So we're not talking one misses everything and one hits everything.
Yeah.
It's not that black and white.
Not massively different.
Yeah. But tank, you can still play both in the all down style the same way. We're going to see it. We'll talk more about that kind of play style in a minute.
It doesn't change.
Equipment wise, I always run the binos and the camo net. Sometimes I like to get in a position where I can get all down at a distance. It makes it even harder. They can't flank me. I can see them coming long before they get to me, and I can pull the goal at them. So that's why I run that. But always a gun rammer. Always taking a gun rammer just to get that reload. And the lay drive's an option. With the aim time.
True.
We spoke about 2.3 with this one. The 155mm we're going to see coming up is 2.9.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit more, but when you're putting that much of an hole in something, it's.
The thing is, it don't matter because you've got 18 seconds for it to reload.
Yeah, we should really. We could have a road in there, but.
Why didn't you track him?
No, we're just going to whack a HE shell in. We like to use HE shells. Premium around with this fire that in there because we've got no AP left. Just try and soft bitter in there. Pop. just not enough. Just not enough to take another hit on him there. He can just got the gun depression to get down and
ninjas him.
So we're going to move on to the next replay shortly. We're going to look at what we did in that game, what that gun's capable of. We see 4 kills there, 13 shots. We've spotted 2 tanks as well, a couple of assisted shots in there, not much to write home about, but Silver's not bad, it's even in there, just over 4,500 damage.
Oh, top first.
It's not bad for an unupgraded tank as such.
Yeah.
We blocked 1,200 in there, but it is what it is.
It's not too bad for baby gun though, is it?
No, not
baby gun, man.
Next battle we're going to see, we're going to be using the gun. The 155mm.
Go on then.
Now things change here straight away.
What's this map then? It's
Arctic region.
Oh, it's a summer region, isn't it?
We're going to use that all-down tactic that we saw before, that we mentioned before, should I say.
Yeah.
276mm turret armour. I mentioned the sides. It's 127 outside, so that's not a guaranteed pen because it's quite oval. You've got to hit it flush. 102 on rear. Can be penned easy here. We're going to see that gun. I mean, the aim time's a little bit more. Look.
Yeah. This is big gun now, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the big gun.
Oh yeah.
781, I think that were there. 276 pen, so you get an extra 30, near enough 30 penetration on the 120. Sorry.
Oh, he's got the corner to you, man.
Yeah, 320 on your APCR there with this gun.
What penetration?
Yep.
3 what?
320. Fantastic penetration.
That's quite good, isn't it?
That's really good. But the beauty of it is with 276 standard penetration, you don't often need. It's not often you need to switch to an APCR round with a T30.
Do you still aim for soft spots then, or do you just smash them?
No, you still got to aim for them. You're coming up against tier 10s. I mean, 276, you still need to find a couple of weak spots. Generally, sometimes you can just pop out, take a shot, especially if you're fighting against someone that's got mediocre armour.
He just went for his mantle, man. It might make any difference.
But this comes with 750 alpha damage. That's your general roll. You're going to see here, we've rolled already higher than lower and so forth.
Yeah, it's random.
HE shell, only 90 pen, which isn't bad for an HE shell, gives you 950 damage. It's not bad, but this has less DPM than 120mm.
Okay.
It's just 2,145, but again, you can see the reload. It's a fair
It's
old
painful,
reload.
isn't it?
Your playstyle's got to change a little bit.
Yeah.
To accommodate.
Change a lot.
It's just 2.86 rounds per minute. That's why you've got to fit a gun rammer on this.
And you wasted it.
Yeah, the accuracy's not good. 34 rounds this thing carries.
Yeah,
we're already down to just 8 standard rounds already.
But
if you're banging 8 rounds in at 750 damage,
yeah, you need to hit stuff.
You're going to put a big hole in that enemy team. Yeah, hitting things helps as well.
Yeah. So
what I'm going to get a little bit greedy in a minute, and it's going to cost me a little bit.
What, a little bit?
Yeah, there you go, bang, bang, bang. And we're down to nearly 4. Can we get that guy for a pops of it? Yeah, got him in tracks. And this Patton's going to come in and stick a shot into us. Luckily, he's not got the big gun on. He's not got the big gun, so
rinsed
he don't roll for 400 already killed us there. We've got the nice little baby gun on, which helped us a bit. And now we're going to have to be a little bit more cautious. So now what you see me doing is I'm not going round that corner again. I'm going to let you fight on my terms. You come to me. You try and get around this corner and finish me off. We've got some support here. I think we've got a Panther 2 with us. I'm not sure what the light tank is over there. It's left hand side, and the old, I think it's a tier 8 or tier 9. I'm not sure. French heavy next to us as well.
I don't know.
He's got his clip. I'll try not to get in his way as well, where he's unloading his clip.
Yeah, it's good thinking.
It's a little bit. We see all shots going. They're fired now. Take the last tank out, pop up, reload again. So we drop back again. You see me dropping back. I don't want that pattern coming. The AMX there next to me. He's noticed there's a Lycan coming right back as he's just finished him off. It is the 5120. It is the tier 9.
Oh, that's fun.
So he's got a big reload as well. He's got 35 seconds reload when he wants to do his clip. So we're screwed on this plan. If we timed it right, they could come round here and not take a hit, but it's knowing what's coming.
Yeah.
You don't want to get in front of that guy either.
That's some pretty good tank knowledge on here then.
Yeah, someone's asking me to fall back. I can't fall back. We get shot from the other side. If we give the corner up, then it could be a disaster. Artillery's pounded away. We're a back chat, I think. I've just been killed over to his left-hand side.
Have I seen any of your artillery shoot anything around here?
They're normally concentrating, I think, down on that tank destroyer down at H8.
Oh, that one?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
And he's got a nice shot in there. We've been spotted again, proximity spotted. The Object 704 there, another fantastic tier 9. He's got a really big gun. Here comes T30, bang, tracked him.
What was that? 800 and what?
Yeah, it rolls beautiful sometimes.
Yeah, not kidding.
Then sometimes it rolls for 600 when you really want it to do 7. The old mercy roll. We're reloading. He's still sat out there. What I'm waiting for here now is I'm waiting for that T30 to shoot. I know it doesn't sound nice to my teammates, but I want him to fire his gun. As soon as he's fired, I'm out. There, he's fired. Right, let's go, 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 go. We're going to get there quick. We get up, pop, see you later. Back
Very nice, yeah.
That's the beauty of the 750 damage gun, the 155. Yeah. With 120, I'd have come out there, shot him for 400 and left him 100 and something left.
Yeah.
It finishes things off. It's a good finishing tank. So it allows you to pop out, shoot, kill, get back. Whereas the other gun, you'd have to sit there, take a shot off them to get the same amount of damage. So there it goes.
Yeah,
bit too late for you, pal. Before I noticed we were there. Pop back, 4 kills now, 8 shots in there. And there's just that little pesky pattern. He's been a pain in arsehole game. There's still the convoy up on the hill behind him as well. There's the convoy. Still got reload, still reloading. Just got someone's finished panning off. Can we get that convoy? He's on his own now. He's got no help. He's trying to run off. We've been trying to snap a shot at him through little gaps in terrain all this game, and we finally get one in him. And then boom.
What?
Wait for it. Bang.
Oh no!
Schoolboy error on my part there.
Oh, you
Absolute
moved.
schoolboy error. Yeah, I should just have waited. I should just have waited till I dropped off at radar. We can see there, if we skip to aim thing, there's not much happens at the end of that match. 5 destroyed, nearly 5,000 damage, 1,500 blocked.
Not bad.
Not bad. This game, you're going to see me play the tank in a fairly different way to what we saw in that one. I'm going to play it as a little bit more of a in-your-face, movement about, brawling kind of thing, and we're going to show the advantages of the gun.
Is it same big gun?
Yeah, same gun, still 155. So we're joining it now. We're on Ruinberg, M103 in front of us, flying through town. Let's see if we can snap a shot off with this gun. I don't know what's M103. Where's he want to go? Pick a side. Pick a side. Snap. Bang.
Very
got
nice.
705. E50's got a nice hole inside of him as well. Backs him up. Nice little meat shield for the side of me all here. This heavy tank.
Yeah, you're kidding.
We're going to try and get across here because there's a nice little bit of rubble across this side of Ruinberg. It works for both sides. Whoever starts either side, if you can get to this and get all down, not like that guy and go all the way around it, then you can actually put holes in things. You see, I want to get that Yag Tiger.
Do you?
He's got the biggest gun. I'm not really worried about the other guy. He's got a snap one, 7.52.
That's a nice gun, isn't it?
Yeah. Get back, roll down. He's going to struggle to pen us anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know what the scent's doing there. He's decided he's going in. We're going in here.
He's gone.
Let's go. We're in. There's no point sitting there anymore. They've pushed that corner, so I'm not going to be able to see anything.
Yeah.
Just going to try and track him.
That's what it's summer.
I hit his track so he doesn't blow him off.
Oh.
Push on. I have got that long reload, so I'm going to try and hide behind my teammates a little bit here. I don't want that Yag Tiger to put a nice hole in me.
And
making hard work of that E50. T30 there, E75.
You're kind of swarming around this corner there.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes a good tactic. T30 stuff for white. Here he comes, T30. Put a hole in it, back up, 715. Not a nice roll, but we'll make up for that.
Still 700 now.
I mean, the heavy tank in front of me seems to completely dismiss the T30 on the enemy team being any kind of threat to him and decides to go sideways onto him to make it a little bit easier for him to kill
What's
him.
he doing?
It didn't last long doing sideways on. T30's trying to back up, just get one into his turret ring there, just sneaked it in. If it had rolled a little bit higher, it would have bounced off his turret, but just low enough to matter. And we're reloading. Oh my god, there's M103 coming. Tuck in, tuck himself in.
Yeah.
And reload.
And reload.
Nipple twist off.
And reload.
What's
he doing?
Quick. Can we get a shot? Can we sneak one on the top? Bang, just enough to get it into top. Oh no, it went nice. It went nice. It went nice. And the VK45 there. You see all our tier 9s don't want a piece of that VK. They're going other way.
Okay.
We're going in. We're getting stuck in here now. What we've got is we've got this fantastic gun.
Yeah.
The VK, it's had a little bit of a nerf really. Its armour's not what it used to be, so its lower plate isn't what it used to be. But always try and shoot it inside. Its ammo racks are inside, its fuel tanks are inside. Let's just try and get one inside. Easy to pen as well inside, so we don't want to be mixing it up. Bang, put one into him.
Beautiful.
Nice roll, back up. We don't want to take a whack off him. He's got a fairly decent gun on it with fairly decent damage.
He's looking at it. Oh no, he changed his mind.
Nice bit of rubble. And look at that, side shot. We're going to get him inside. We're going to get him inside. Reload. Come on. And just as we reload, he turns to faces, but he's got that nice lower plate. Bang, stick one in his lower plate.
Yeah.
A mil 2, you'll see it in the background. I say shoot him. I don't fancy him emptying his clip into me. I'm not loaded. I can't do anything about it.
He's a nipple anyway.
Yeah,
no
wait
point
for him to go. Yeah, he's gone. He had fired. He was firing then. You see, we're firing HPCR as well.
Yeah.
And here the Maution.
Would have been a waste of a shot, man.
Considering here, I'm checking out what we've got. We've got a KV3 to a side, but it's behind the building. Maution, I've thought Maution's just fired. It's got 12 to 13 second reload, depending on what equipment is running. got time to get up there and get a shot into him before he's reloaded. He's not seen us either.
Oh,
bang,
lovely.
straight into the side. Right, can I get him to fire? Can I cheek him into a shot? Is he going to fire? He's fired.
Yeah.
Right, we're off.
Go, 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 go. But you're reloading.
Yeah,
You're
we're reloading, but we need to get, if we can get around there and flank him, we put pressure on him, because he's then got to either face us or he's got to face his teammates that are behind me, the stuff where they are. Get me terrain to my advantage here. Get a bit of rubble between us, get a nice little hill between us.
Bit of Barney there, man.
All down. He can't get me all now. Only thing he can get is my turret. Can I get a shot into him?
Bit of a waste of a shell though.
Yep, straight in that turret ring again. Aiming for the side of his turret, but it went in turret ring. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Right, what we got left? KV3, who's to his left hand side. Not trouble. IS tank to the right hand side. Light tank who's racing around near our artillery, down near the base. Not really worried about him at this point. He would be an issue. We've really got to consider it.
There's more hit points on
KV3,
him.
right,
Oh,
he's
look
done.
at that.
My boys can finish him off now. By the time I've reloaded, on to next. Leave him, dismiss him. He's done with. We move on to IS
That
tank.
doesn't always work, you know.
No, not always, but we left him enough. IS tank, he managed to block one there. We're probably going to take a hit here.
Yeah,
It's near the end of the game. Yeah, we finish him off. 500 hit points. We could have sat there and looked at that KV3 for 18 seconds. And
Yeah, it wouldn't have been worth
but we've
it.
moved on. Back on, where's that light tank? Check it map. He's spinning his son back towards his own base here now, so we started going back towards
You're
his own base.
seriously going to try and get him?
Yeah. Keep tracking him. Where are we heading? He's heading towards his own base. He's lit up again there. He's still coming back towards his own base.
Yeah.
I'm going to get myself steady in a minute.
Is it worth it?
I know where he's coming. Right, he's coming. Stop myself. Get myself settled. Boom, he's took one shot. T30, pop, finish him off. 6, 7, 4. Another kill. That's his 4th. 12 shots. It's going to be a hell of a lot of damage when you're doing 750 damage a shot.
Yeah, it is actually. But you did some for like 20.
Let's have a look. Dun, 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 dun.
Go on then. Oh, good silver.
97,000 silver made, 7,500 damage, 4 kills. But it were all about that 7 assisted damage for me. That's what it all matters. It's a mastery badge. Sniper medal, which you don't normally get in a
You didn't
T30
even block
accuracy.
anything.
No, I didn't need to. Nobody really bothered with it. That's the beauty. If you're not blocking anything, you're playing it even better than you need to. Because no one's shooting at you. No one's got a chance to think they can even pen you.
I think you kind of carried it slightly.
Slightly. Yeah, it was a good game. Everything fell perfectly for us in that game, as such. Just when we shot, somebody were looking other way, and we just gave us time to get back into cover. It just worked beautifully.
Anyway, round it, or you're waffling.
Yeah. Positives, turret. Everything about it, turret. It's got a whacking great gun in it, whichever one you want to choose.
Yeah, what's best?
Best gun, player dependent.
No.
Player dependent, whichever one you want to do.
What do you prefer?
I prefer the 155 just to put big holes in and finish stuff off. If something's on mediocre health, I want to be able to kill it in one shot, not take two and pick it apart. I ain't got the armour to do that. So I'd pick the 155. The turret's not only got that gun in it, it's got 10 degrees of gun depression. It's also got 279mm frontal armour.
Have both of them got the same depression?
Yeah, both got 10 degrees, both got 279 armour, so that turret's fantastic. The only problem is what that turret's on. Not a lot of engine power, I already mentioned 860 brake horsepower, trying to pull a 64-ton tank around, gives you a shit power to weight ratio of 13.36, and then it's not even got thick armour on it.
It's not thick.
So that is a bit of a negative. But we'll go back to positives. Large tracks again, I did mention it in the video, so you can do a little bit of side scraping. You mentioned it just then, choice of guns. Yeah. It's got a fantastic choice of guns. You can pick which one you want to suit which way you want to play it.
Sure, which
negatives, there's a few. We've mentioned it all. The accuracy can be a bit, if you want to sit and snipe in a tank destroyer, this isn't the one for you. Reload's a bomber. Kills you with a big gun on it. Turret traverse is horrific. So's the hull. And arty like to smash the hell out of it because you can't move.
Have we said positives? There's not that many.
Yeah, there's not that many positives. It's all about the turret. The turret's everything.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, if you could turret off, put it somewhere, you'd be sweet.
Sweet. Anyway, is that it?
Yeah, that's
it.
We
done?
Yeah.
You sure?
Sorted.
Okay then. That's it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Don't forget, if you like it, subscribe and like. Don't forget to share as much as possible, please. We need some more subs. We've not got many. And laters.